have been working on improving our schools all along. This is going to be a great addition to the county, and I'm sure Chad's make it look like it's historic Valle Crucis with a modern tone. So everybody, thank you for all everybody's done to get us to this point, and even paying taxes. That's a good thing because this is where it came from. But luckily, we planned ahead with Darren and others to plan for the increase in cost, and we got it covered. So, and we got money set aside for more school work too. So. We're on the right path, and I'm leaving it in great hands. So, Larry, well, you got something to say?
We're moving forward, which is a good thing. A lot of our schools need love. We made the active decision along with our school board that we're going to do this the correct way, one at a time. And we're very excited about this as the beginning. Thank you.
Any other commissioners want to say anything?
I'm really excited about this. This project started way before my time, but it's been a wonderful sight to see and watch grow with the plans and the videos that we've seen, and I just can't wait. I love this.
Charlie, you on the design committee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just nice to actually be putting a shovel in the ground and starting this project after coming so far and seeing it from the conception and planning, and this is an exciting day. I said that to somebody earlier today. I told him I might miss another meeting this afternoon, but this is is huge for the county today, and to be able to be here and to see this dirt getting turned and us making progress, so that these children can have the school they deserve.
Yes. And the teachers.
And the teachers, yes.
Schools they deserve.
And Lee Hodges and his sisters, who sold the property to us, to the school board, couldn't be here because they're ill today, but they've been a big part of this, and their I think grandmothers were Valle Crucis teachers, so they really wanted that to, it was, they were glad to sell this for a school rather than something else in Valle Crucis. So a lot of good hay's come off this field now. It'll be a great place to grow kids.
One of the first votes I took after being appointed a county commissioner was the vote for this school. So that's a good way to start. But I do hate that John's not here for this groundbreaking. He definitely ought to be the one in this spot instead of me. But this is a great day for Watauga County and students and teachers.
Well, that's our loss, but Charlottesville gained.
Yeah.
For,
And I'm sure
great.
John's here in spirit. He knows we're doing this today. Yeah.
Dr. Elliott?
Well, Dr. Childers, and then I'll be glad to say some things after the board members.
I wrote down something because this is a big day. It's an extremely exciting day. We are here to celebrate the start of construction on a long-needed new Valle Crucis Elementary School. I have often said that Watauga County students, families, teachers, and school employees deserve to have schools that match the quality of the people who use them. This symbolic act today confirms that Valle Crucis School District is about to get that kind of school. When it is completed, the students and teachers will have a state-of-the-art 21st century school in which to teach and learn, and this community will have one of the most unique, beautiful schools in the state. And I'm told it would be the most beautiful school in the state. And it will be the pride and joy of this community for years to come.
It makes old people like us want to go back to school.
There you go.
And Dr. Elliott, any of the board members want to comment as well?
Well, I would just kind of like to say that on my way over here thinking about this, I know the Hodges family very, very well. I grew up with the Hodges family, and I've talked to them since all this started and everything. And this goes back to Lee's great-great-grandmother. They were all school teachers, and they all taught school in this community.
Right.
And there's nothing that they would want more than to see this piece of property right here to be used for a school. And I am so thankful that we were able to do this. I'm thankful that we were able to keep it in the community. A community is its school. And if you want to see that, all you got to do is go to our community schools. And every time there's an event there, there's people there. And I want to thank Mr. Hendricks too, because he was one of the ones on the leading edge of this that really got this started. And Ron, thanks a bunch for leading the way.
Before anyone else speaks, I failed to mention, I had it written down and I skipped over it, but the gratitude we have, the Board of Education, to the commissioners and to all the people who have helped in not only helping find the funds to finance it, the property to build it on, the design from our school folks and architect, and we're just the board, and then of course recognizing Ron and Brenda who were on the board that got this thing started back with the commissioners about 6 years ago, I think. So I wanted to express that gratitude too, and I failed to do it when I first spoke. Any other board member want to speak on? And then turn it over to Dr. Elliott.
I'll just quickly say I'm excited about this day. One of the biggest questions I've been asked by community members is the date of completion, because they're wanting to know if their kids and grandkids are going to be able to take part in it. So there's a lot of excitement. I'm thankful for that, and there has been a whole lot of hard work that's gone into it from a whole lot of people, and just to see the process unfold and how many years it takes to get to this point. It's a learning process, and it's a good thing to see. But I'm excited for today.
Anytime you start a project like this, it's always a lot of things to take into consideration. We got off to somewhat of a rocky start, but I really appreciate the commissioners and fellow board members that we stuck to it, and we knew we were right. We knew this was the thing to do, and here we are.
It's truly taken a village.
Yes.
So much input. We're so thankful.
And we lived through it, Brenda.
And we lived through it. We're can't wait to get back here when you open the doors and we get to walk inside.
Everything.
Well, I would just say it has been a long process, and I thank Mr. Henrys and Ms. Reese for their involvement, and I'm glad you're able to be here today to celebrate. But also a lot of thanks to Dr. Elliott. It has been a long process to get us here to this point, and he has sort of steered that ship the whole way. So I appreciate all the effort that you put into making this happen. And let's get some shovels.
I want to say just a few things. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Bonnie Smith, the principal of Valle Crucis School, for her guiding hand also in a lot of the design decisions and including the staff in the design process. I want to thank our architect, Chad Robertson from Clark Nixon, who's worked with us extensively. Eve and Rachel, our lead architect and part of the design team, for being so patient with us and helping us through a lot of the important decisions. We are going to have a second groundbreaking at 3 o'clock where we will have the staff and students and PTA who will be here celebrating as well. So I want to add really to the things that Dr. Childers said. I always said that you can measure the quality of a community by visiting its schools and seeing how a community cares for its children. And this community is going to be so proud of this school, and it will reflect the quality of the community and the care that we have for the children who live here. I want to say a special thank you to Darren Geog, the county manager, for whom this would not be, without his hard work, this would not be possible. So thank you, and to the county commissioners for your dedication and vision, and as Mr. Henry said, to the school board for your tenacity, really, your determination to ensure that, as 2 weeks ago we were over here for 12 hours bailing water out of the school, that children and teachers in the community deserve better and have for a very long time. I said to one of the commissioners earlier, we all know leadership is not easy, but leaders lead, and sometimes that means making really hard decisions. And I'm so grateful to each of you for all of the hard decisions that you have had to make. I'm grateful to, I'll speak to the parents. The PTA have been champions for us publicly. I'm glad to see David Jackson with our Chamber of Commerce here. The Chamber of Commerce has been hugely supportive of this and of making the connection between our education and our business community and overall quality of life. We're grateful to David and the Chamber for that. I'm going to leave somebody out, but I'm so grateful to all of you. We're grateful for our new relationship with the construction company who's going to be building this school, and we're all going to be so proud to leave this here for the children, and we appreciate you all and look forward to working with you very much. So I'm grateful to all of you. thank you for what you've done. It was a long road to get us to this point, but it is so worth it. So on behalf of all the children for decades and decades who will go through this school, I thank you. Thank you so much. Let's get to the show.